Here's a special offer from the John and Heidi Show.
John and Heidi.
Let me introduce you to my beautiful wife, Heidi. How you doing over there, baby?
I am fantastic.
I came to Heidi this month with a crazy idea of saying, let's waive our sign-up fee for the entire month and offer radio stations the opportunity to carry our show, and doesn't cost them anything. And what did you say?
I said, that sounds great to me.
That's not what you said, but we'll go with that.
Well, what I said,
You
I can't say on radio.
No, what we decided this would be a good opportunity to allow you to try this radio show, and it doesn't cost you anything to try it. We'd love it if you'd sign up and join us, hopefully for a long, long time. I can tell you this, we've not lost any affiliates yet, which is amazing because we've been doing this for quite a while, and we keep adding more and more and more affiliates, and we made it really easy for you to add this show this month. First of all, our offer, it's free. We also want to talk about how easy the barter is. This is the better barter system. Tell us about this barter system, Heidi.
Well, as the person who enters the commercials and runs our logs and everything at our own radio station, I wanted to make sure that this was the easiest possible process because I know what a pain in the butt it can be to keep up with the barter from some of the other companies.
And we send out 4 ads a month. That's it. So it's not, okay, I got to go through and figure out which ad goes on which schedule. 4 ads. They each run 25%. You can turn in a schedule and just set it and forget it. Never think about it again. You don't need any special equipment. If you're on the net, which you are because you're listening to this now, but if you're on the net, you're all set. Super simple, super easy. And if you don't like the barter, you can actually just do a buyout. It's $100 a month, so don't even mess with the barter. And the nice thing is with our special offer this month, if you decide you want to do that, we don't charge you anything for this month. You just start paying next month. So either way, you can actually listen and hear what we do, an entire show on our website, JohnAndHeidiShow.com. You can listen to the podcast version of the show, but this is something that's really important. How many times do we promote the podcast during our show, Heidi?
We do not promote the podcast
No.
during our show.
We are radio station owners as well. We're here to promote radio. The reason that we do the podcast is just to make it a little bit easier for people like you to take a listen to that show, the entire show, rather than saying, hey, here's our demo. This is what we sound like at our best. You can hear an entire show anytime you want, and it's a current show. Just go to our website. Now, our listeners could do that too, but again, we don't send them there to listen to the podcast. We just don't do that. We have fun guests. We talk to authors. We talk to people that have TV shows and movies. And every week we talk to a guy named Charlie. Who's Charlie?
He's my dad.
Yeah, it's called Tuesdays with Charlie. We talk to her dad every Tuesday. And the guest break is at the same time every day. And our schedule is set up in such a way that we have similar breaks each day at the same time. You can actually get sponsors for these breaks, and we'll give you a breakdown of all of the different things that we do throughout the day. So we have a thing called the Scoop of the Day. If you want to get a sponsor for those things, we'll record a sponsorship intro. That's all part of that page. So very simple, very easy, very sponsorable. We do the show Monday through Friday, plus we just added a weekend edition of the show. That's Heidi's favorite.
Yeah, I don't like working weekends.
She doesn't like doing the weekend version, but we do it anyway because we had stations that wanted that. So you can run that on Saturday or you can run that on Sunday, and the show is customizable to your radio station. So you run the breaks wherever you want them. We never say coming up next hour. We never say coming up here in 5 minutes. When we say things, we say, hey, coming up later. So you can kind of put the breaks wherever you want to put those. And we put the show in the cloud a day in advance. So you can actually fetch the show. And why do we do that, Heidi?
Because, again, as owners and as the people who run the logs and balance the radio station, it's nice to have that ahead of time so that you're not scrambling at the last minute, or if there would be a technical difficulty of some kind, we want everyone to know that it is safe and sound and ready to go the day before. If there are any issues, we have a full day to get it fixed.
And the really nice thing is we work holidays. Now, we don't really work holidays, but we have a show that's in each holiday. We just do those in advance. If we're going to be gone, we record those shows in advance. So you never have to worry about us saying, okay, hey, we're going to take a week
we're going to be
off.
on vacation. You never have to fill the time.
It's all covered. So the show is in the cloud in advance. We don't talk this long on the radio. I know this seems like a lot of talking right now, but I was trying to answer a lot of the questions that people were asking me. The talk breaks are a minute or 2 minutes for almost all of the breaks. There are 2 breaks that are longer than that. One break is called the Scoop of the Day. That's 4 minutes long. And another break is where we have our guest, and that's 5 minutes long. Those are the 2 longest breaks. Every other break is just 1 minute or 2 minutes, but they're consistent each day. If it's a 1 minute break, it's always a 1 minute break. And if that's a 2 minute break, it's always a 2 minute break. And we keep it pretty close because it makes it a lot easier for us when we're balancing our shows as well. So this is a radio program designed by radio people for radio people, and this month we're offering it to radio people at no charge. So if it's something that you might be interested in, Where can they sign up, Heidi?
You can go to two places, JohnAndHeidiShow.com or CloudcastRadio.com.
Either one of those, it'll all come to the same place, and we would love the opportunity to work with you. If you sign up for the John and Heidi Show this month, there is no sign-up fee, and if you fall in love with the service, we've got 3 other shows available as well. We've got Maddie in the Midday, we've got the B-Side with Joshua Wayne, and we've got Jam and Jay Williams. Sadly, we can't offer those for free. We're the only idiots that are going to work for free around here. But we decided to do this month just to give you the opportunity to try it. If you have any interest, we hope you'll sign up for it this month because we'd love the chance to work with you. Time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much for listening.